All right. Hello, everyone. I'm GTAce. I play Mario a lot. You might remember me from last SGDQ. I did the one-handed warpless run. That went really well. So I'm using the same exact cartridge I used for that run. Hopefully the luck continues. But yeah, now I'm going to use both my hands and do an any % run, which should only take 5 minutes. This is a big deal because this hasn't been a showcase run at a main GDQ since AGDQ 2014, I believe, when Andrew G did his run there. So, and shout out to Andrew G, by the way. I got to meet him a month ago. He's an awesome person. I believe he did the first ever GDQ run, a Mega Man 1 run at Classic Games Done Quick. So he's been a huge inspiration, so I wanted to shout that out. And so I actually wanted him to be my commentator, but just the timing didn't work out. But luckily, adef is here to step in and help me out because I'm gonna need to need to lock in.
I basically know as much about Mario as Andrew G. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I need to lock in. So he's gonna be covering for me with the information while I do this. And so speaking of Andrew G, he did the first ever sub 5-minute run. So the first run in under 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to do that here on the stage. I have one shot. I'm gonna try my best. I don't have to do anything frame perfect, luckily. That comes later. But yeah, just to put that into perspective, the world record is a 4:54. And if I play perfectly, I can get a 4:58. 4 seconds off. So I'm gonna try my best. And if something goes wrong, I can do some other swaggy things while we go. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say, so.
Timing starts when Ace gains control of Mario. Right. So you'll see the World 1-1, and then it will snap into 1-1. That's when timing begins.
And we'll give a countdown as well. So if we're ready to go, let's start this off here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, welcome to Super Mario Brothers. So you may be familiar with the frame rule system. Imagine a bus. Okay, so every 21 frames, a bus leaves the level you are currently on to take Mario to the next level, even if Mario's not there. So our goal is to make it to the tightest possible frame rule we can in every single level. Now, this means you can only gain or lose time in increments of 21 frames until the last level, but we'll get there. Ace has leeway here on the sub 5, but not much. 2 or 3 frame rules is about how much Ace can lose. So far we're frame rule perfect, which is great. Heading into 1-2 here, the name of the game here is pipe jumps. So there are gonna be a couple tight jumps here. Excellent. Now, right after this, we've got some pipe jumps. Jumping over the piranha plants, you have about 2 to 3 frames, depending on movement. Great, excellent. So now Ace is going to head into the warp zone and go straight to World 4. Now, like I said, a lot of these levels are tight. Some of them aren't as tight, so you don't have to be perfect, but a lot of these frame rules are super tight.
And now's a great time for some donation.
Yeah, we got 1 or 2 short ones here.
Absolutely. You're going to cheer for this one. $2,000 donation from Mott that just simply says less than 3.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
One more quick one, please.
We got a $50 from Keegan that says, can we just get a huge round of applause for Doctors Without Borders? Thanks for all that you do. Absolutely.
Okay, 4-2. So far, so good. 4-2 is where the run kind of begins. So there is a wrong warp that Ace will be doing in this stage. Ace is going to bump Mario on certain platforms, and what bumping Mario basically displaces Mario from the center of the screen. Now, the reason this is beneficial is because, for lack of more detail, the game can really only load 1 warp at a time. So there's this vine we want to take, but climbing the vine is super slow. So Ace is going to go in this pipe, and there you go. So Ace pushed the camera such that the warp from the vine was still on screen, so going down the pipe took us up where the vine, would take us. 8-1 here, we're looking
good.
Okay, we have good judges. So basically, there is a small chance for an RNG window to make the flagpole in this level 1 pixel lower than usual.
1 frame early.
Okay, so some of these pipe jumps, like I said, are incredibly difficult. So unfortunately, sub 5 is probably not possible now.
It very much is not. But we can still get underestimated.
Underestimate is what we like to hear, baby.
We got halfway there. You know, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to emphasize something because Ace didn't really touch on it. He's going for everything.
Yeah.
So you know, this sub 5 is not simple.
No,
and so, you know, Ace really went into this run with the methodology of, I'm going to go for everything, and whatever happens, happens. And so you have to give him credit for that because it's not safe.
Yeah, I really wanted a sub 5 on the stage, but luckily, right before my run, I did some practice on the stage and got a sub 5 on the stage anyway. So you know what?
So it counts.
It counts. But yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe here.
We're through.
Yep. I'm gonna pick up the mushroom here just for safety because you want to be on certain frame rules so you know what all the enemy patterns will do, but now I don't know what that will be. So I'm just gonna play it safe and get underestimate. But I can show off a cool trick here if I do a frame perfect jump and hit a 50-50 window essentially because of how the game does enemy collision. You can also buffer jump in this game after a power-up grab.
Yeah, so like Ace was mentioning, enemy patterns are based on the frame rule that you're on. So now that Ace has died once, the frame rule is kind of a mystery to us at the moment. We don't, oh, we're going, okay.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go! All right, that makes up.
Yeah, it's all good now, baby.
We got a firework to celebrate, too.
Wow. Okay, so that's a bullet bill glitch. Basically, not to get too detailed on it, but there are other ways to get the flagpole other than just hitting it from above. And the flagpole the hitbox for the flagpole extends down. Using some enemies, we can bounce into it in interesting ways, into the corner of that block. And that skips Mario walking all the way across and also skips the flagpole coming down. In this segment, Ace is going to have to slow down a little bit by bumping that wall. We don't want to hit a firework. If you end a level on a timer one's digit of 1, 3, or 6, you will get 1, 3, or 6 fireworks respectively, and those are obviously bad.
We're almost done.
We're almost done. It's the final level. Okay, 8-4. So no more frame rules to worry about here. Every frame counts in 8-4. The name of the game here is go as fast as possible and pray to God Bowser is okay.
We're good because we're big.
Yeah, we're big Mario, so not a whole lot to worry about. Ace is going to go for a wall jump. Excellent.
2-frame window.
Next up, we've got another wrong warp. We're going to advance the screen forward, go in this pipe to hit the water. Now, Ace, are you going to do crouch swimming here? Okay.
Crouch swimming here.
So Ace is going to hold down just for a second there, and you'll notice that Big Mario looks like Small Mario's collision. That allows us to do fun things like that. So Ace is holding down while swimming here in order to have a crouch hitbox while swimming, which is really useful.
All right, get ready on time.
Yeah, literally the frame Ace touches the axe. Time.
All right. Pretty good for one death and BBG in there, so we'll take it.
Dude,
or underestimate.
I can't believe you went for bullet bill glitch.
Of all the tricks I could have gone for, that was like the easiest one, the less like risky one. So I'm glad that worked out at least. No sub 5, but you know what? That was still pretty hype. Halfway there, so.
That was amazing, Ace. Can we get another round of applause for GTAce, please?
Thank you. All right. I want to get my shout outs out of the way here. I want to shout out the speedrun community, the Mario 1 community, everyone that's here. Finding speedrunning has just been the best thing in my life, so I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me back. And I have an announcement for the Mario 1 community. I held off saying this like a month ago at an event, but after GDQ, I'm going to do 454 attempts again.
Ooh.
So that means like tying world record to the second, but obviously there's decimals, which I will not get, but that's almost every trick in the game. There's many frame perfects, and I'm coming back. It's been 3 years, I'm ready. So look out for that. If you want to watch me do that, I stream on GTAce 99, it's my Twitch. I also have a YouTube where I have the Sunday Speedrunner Spotlight. It's a podcast where I interview a new speedrunner every week, and people tell me it's good, so I'm gonna believe them. So if that sounds fun, you can watch me there. And yeah, just thanks for the commentary, adef, of course. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of the event. One last thing is, can we please give a huge shout out for SGDQ for donating $1 million here, raising $1 million for charity and $50 million total. A round of applause, please.